Everybody's on their feet, and they all got their money's worth tonight.
I have dreamed about coming to NorCal to climb Mount Shasta, the alluring volcano that is over 14,000 feet high, for years now. In the spring, skiers and snowboarders flock to the mountain by the thousands in search of California's best corn snow and sunshine, a classic combo. Shasta is the most voluminous stratovolcano in the Cascade Volcanic Arc, as seen here in this image from space by NASA. It has erupted on average every 600 to 800 years. In the end of May, I joined the flock of skiers and climbers headed to the mountain like a school of salmon swimming upstream to spawn, or in this case, ski.
So where are you headed?
Aspen.
California. Beautiful.
Okay, so it's about 4:30 a.m. I'm at the Bunny Flats trailhead at the base of Mount Shasta, and we're looking to head up. Avy Gulch will be our route for up, and then hopefully we're summit, and we're looking at the west ridge, the west face to come down. So it's early, it's super dark still, and just getting all the gear sorted so we can hit the snow. The sky is already getting light and the birds are coming out and chirping. I've left the headlamp back at the car because it's bright enough we don't need it. And it's absolutely beautiful morning. I'm stoked to be starting up Shasta, and I'm feeling good. The snow is nice and hard and crusty, and for those of you that don't know, we start early at this time of year because we want the snow to be hard for two reasons. The snow to be hard and stuck to the mountain so it's safe for the climb, and then so that it softens up in the strong sun for good snow conditions, good turns on the way down. That's why we start early. Sanka, kiss my lucky egg.
You want to kiss my egg?
I'm not kissing no egg.
Suit yourself.
Well, listen up, fellas. The sun is just starting to touch Passable Ridge on my left, and I'm feeling the blustery weather because it was forecasted to gust pretty high. So hopefully it's not too bad as we get higher. I'm trying to see the effects of the wind up there. As the sun climbed in the eastern sky, its warmth greeted us over Sargent's Ridge, and we followed the line of shade up to Helen Lake campsite at 10,400 feet. We were making good time. Another 2,400 feet of climbing was between us and surmounting the red banks at the head of Avy Gulch, seen at the top here. We transitioned to booting with crampons and put our noses to the grindstone. This section took a while, and I was starting to feel the labor and effort in every step. We just popped out on top of red banks. You can see there. Kind of a picturesque spot, a typical classic landmark on the mountain.
Start from the bottom.
Yeah. Where'd you guys start? If not from the bottom.
We camp
I'm on Misery Hill, which lives up to its name. After you come over red banks there, you're around above 13,000, and the body is having a tough time continuing to put one foot in front of the other, but I am just plodding up Misery Hill, and there's only few 100 feet left, so I'm not going to turn around now. Shasta is kicking my butt here, but I'm going to keep pushing forward. Just a few more steps.
I think we kind of caught it like maybe last weekend too.
Right on. Yeah, Johnson. All right, this is the top of Mount Shasta. It's at 14,179 feet. This is my first peak over 14,000 feet. So I popped that cherry and I'm stoked to be up here. The conditions are a little bit blustery, but not too bad. All in all, pretty good conditions. Yeah. The prominence is 9,772 feet, which is 2,980 meters. So just so much taller than everything around it. It's isolated by 335 miles from the next highest neighbor. So it's just, just amazing up here. So much to see. And yeah, I think I'm gonna head down. Just below the summit, there is very much indeed proof that Shasta is alive, and this fumarole is emitting sulfur-smelling steam. The U.S. Geological Survey rates it as a very high-threat volcano, and seismometers continue to monitor for earthquake activity, even though Shasta has been relatively quiet for the past century. Time to transition, because it's about to be corn o'clock. We endured the misery of skiing down Misery Hill, which has a texture of broken glass shards and feels like an earthquake. So smooth. Like a baby's bottom. From there, we made our way past the Whitney Glacier over to the west face. An interesting fact about the Whitney Glacier is that it is the longest in the state of California, and it has grown over 30% in the past 50 years. This is rare, as a lot of glaciers I see are shrinking, but increased snowfalls on Shasta has caused several of its glaciers to grow. The west face turned into pure joy as the turns just got better and better. It is a massive white canvas and I felt like a tiny ant while descending. Shastina makes for a lovely sight off to the right.
That's a good corner.
The snow is so soft and surfy. It's perfect conditions right now. Just absolutely beautiful corn. Oh man, the turns are so fun. They're addictive. And there's beautiful little lines everywhere I look. Yo, this is amazing. The descent just keeps going and going. It was bliss. And looking up at the face from the basin, I was in awe of the immense west face I had just descended. But it wasn't over yet. We regrouped before exiting stage left for the traverse back from Hidden Valley to Horse Camp. A traverse that had my left thigh burning due to riding heelside for so long. If you stay high enough, you can ski the whole way. No walking. That's where we're aiming? Okay. That was Mount Shasta, up Avy Gulch, the summit. Then we skied down Misery Hill, which lives up to its name. It was horrible, ice, just basically ice chunks. And then we made our way over to the west face. Rode down the west face, some of the best, silkiest, smoothest turns I've ever had in May, down the west face. Then a hard traverse left, back over to Horse Camp, and back down to Bunny Flats here at the trailhead. So Mount Shasta was more difficult than expected, kicked my butt more than expected, but the way down was also much better than expected, and it was an amazing day. I want to thank Bree and Andrew and Johnson for making this day a blast and being great partners.
I don't eat vegetables when I'm on the road.